Alright, it's May 12th. I feel like absolute garbage. Let's see how we doing. Alright, 169.8, same as yesterday. Kind of surprised because I feel awful. Hey guys, good morning. Happy Friday, May 12th. Here we are. We're nearing towards the middle of the month and I've consistently uploaded something every single day. So I'm super excited that I've actually been knocking that out. I feel crummy today. I don't feel good. I am fully aware of why. But basically I woke up this morning a little nauseous, very bloated feeling. And I know it's because I had a lot of dairy yesterday. Lots of Greek yogurt, which is one of those things that I cannot keep in my house because I will devour it. Lots of sour cream, some cheese. Yeah, so the yogurt is gone. I am feeling the repercussions today. Just overall, like my stomach is very bloated. I'm just so queasy. The thought of food makes me want to hurl. Like, I do not want to see or touch or smell food anytime soon. Right now, I am nursing a cup of coffee. This is only my second cup of coffee this morning. I am going to make a bulletproof coffee for the road, to have a bulletproof coffee on the way to work. I feel like sometimes with that kind of queasiness, a little bit of fat on your stomach seems to help. Kind of almost like when you're hungover and you know, college years get hungover and you go and grab a bunch of cheeseburgers, kind of like that. So I'm going to have a bulletproof coffee on the way to work. For 6 years, I have my recipe pretty down. I usually do 1 tablespoon of fat, whether that is butter or coconut oil or MCT oil or any combination of those. And then I will do 2 tablespoons either of almond milk or half and half, and I use unsweetened almond milk. I prefer everything with half and half, but considering that I overdosed on dairy yesterday, I am using almond milk today. Yeah, way too much dairy. I feel so crappy. Clearly not my friend. But yeah, so today, I mean, my overall, I think it's going to be about 110 calories for a keto coffee, a nice fatty coffee. So I will share that with you guys. Otherwise, I'm just going to work on some electrolytes throughout the day until I feel like I can stomach some food. And I might OMAD today and just wait and have dinner. We'll see. But that's about it. And I'm going to go and finish getting chainsaw ready for school. And then that's what our buses sound like in Charleston. All of our school buses need brake shops. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see y'all in a bit. Okay, I do not feel good. Do not. Yeah, I don't feel good. So we're going to do a bulletproof coffee. Try to get back into the zone this morning. I don't really know what's wrong, but I don't feel great. All right. Now, bulletproof coffee can be whatever you want it to be, in all truth. I like to make mine either with coconut oil or with butter, or sometimes with both. Today I'm going to make it with both. So what I'm using, I just have some black coffee. I'm doing this in my to-go cup that I'm getting ready to take on my trip to work. And basically I fill it up, a third to half of the way, simply because the milk frother will kind of make a big mess if you don't. So I've got my coffee in here already. And I am using some refined coconut oil. You can get the unrefined too, but I like the refined because it doesn't actually taste like coconut. And then I have just regular salted butter. And then I have some unsweetened vanilla almond milk. Normally I would use half and half, but I really think that dairy is what has me not feeling great. So I have my scale set to grams, and I'm going to do a half a tablespoon each of the coconut oil and the butter. And for the most part, I'm pretty good at eyeballing this, but just for the sake of the video, I'm trying to help out. All right, so that's 7 grams, which is half a tablespoon. And we're gonna do the 7 grams also of the salted butter. Try to get as close as we can. And so that will total 14 once everything's off. Bam! 14 on the money. Don't know if you can see that, but 14 grams between the two. All right, so I have 1 tablespoon of fat, and then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of the vanilla unsweetened almond milk. Now this essentially comes out to like, I don't know, 6 calories. I really only add it to kind of help change the color of my coffee. Basically what I'm going to do is switch this to milliliters. And a tablespoon is 15 milliliters, so I'm going to aim for 30. All right, 31, close enough. All right, so here we go. This is what we're looking at for right now. I'm going to go ahead and grab my trusty milk frother, which the batteries are definitely slowing down. It's not really doing its frothing thing as good as usual, but we're going to go for it anyway. And get this all mixed up until everything is nice and emulsified and incorporated. All right. And I also have not had my iodine yet today. So I'm going to go ahead and add in 3 drops of my Lugal's 2%. And I'm also going to add in some of my Keto Chow electrolyte drops. I'm going to do about 10 drops of these. And basically, guys, I'm attacking this from all angles. I don't feel great, so I'm adding the thing that I love to have. All right, so you can see the iodine in there. I don't taste it. I can't tell any difference when I have it in there or not, so as far as the flavor goes, at least. I can tell a difference if I stop using it. All right. Now, basically, once we get to this point, I just top it off with fresh coffee. It is like this much too hot for me to drink. So I actually have some coffee that's been sitting out kind of cooling. So I'm gonna put an ounce or so of that in there. And then top it off the rest of the way with hot coffee. This is just one of those things I do every day. Anytime I have bulletproof coffee. All right. And then it's ready to go for my drive to work. In my old beat up Starbucks cup that I snagged from my teenager. Yep. All right. Okay, guys, seriously, it is amazing what a little bit of time can do. Okay. A little bit of time, a little bit of effort. So since my last clip, it has been about an hour and 20 minutes or so. I have since had a bulletproof coffee, which I showed you the clip of how I made that. And I've had an electrolyte water. That electrolyte water was just a 16-ounce water bottle with my homemade electrolyte mix of magnesium citrate and Morton light salt. And a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar and a little bit of flavoring. And I feel better already. I still feel like a little bit of almost like a muscle fatigue, but that like queasiness is gone. And I feel more alert. So I'm sure that it's a combination of the two, putting a little bit of substance on my stomach and also having my electrolytes and getting a little bit of hydration in. But now, like where I was dreading the workday, now I feel good. I feel normal. So I'm getting ready to head into work. Gonna do my normal Friday. I'm still not hungry, but I am very thankful to not feel nauseous anymore. So, yep. So it worked. That's awesome. All right. See y'all in a bit. Okay, so it is 1:45. Decided I am hungry, so I'm going to show you what I am eating and try to explain it. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Hang on. Alright, so this is my little plate. I have 8 slices of hard salami and 4 little slices of pre-cut Cabot cheese. Now, let me explain. Cabot cheese is lactose free. This is one that does not seem to upset me, but 1 serving is 4 pieces. So I made a point of not eating out of the container, but here's kind of the details on this guy. But this is one of the Cabot, the sharp white cheddar is my very, very favorite, and usually if I have a couple of pieces, it doesn't cause any kind of problems. The salami that I'm having is this Prime Fresh Delicatessen by Smithfield, and a serving on this is 4 slices. Let's see if I can piece this back together a little bit. Alright, so 4 slices. So I did 8. So I've got 2 servings here. So that's going to be, instead of 120 calories, 240 calories. And instead of 10 grams of fat, it'll be 20 grams of fat. Instead of 1 gram of carbohydrates, it'll be 2. And instead of 6 grams of protein, it's going to be 12. And here are those ingredients. Pretty much all cured meats are going to have dextrose or a little sugar or something further down. But I go based on the carb count. And so I'm pretty comfortable with this. So this will be my kind of mini meal before I have dinner later in the afternoon. Okay. It is warm. We can't get my AC fixed. That's annoying. But being that it's warm, ice cold dill pickle spears out of the refrigerator. It's like the best thing ever. These are the ones I'm having. I just threw it on the floor. Now I want to cry. Okay, I'll start again. All right. Psst.
The flesh, it burns. It burns the skin. Oh! Oh. Hello, internet folks. How are you today? Today we're learning how not to burn flesh.
What you doing?
I am cooking up a bunch of dead cow and chicken and pork.
Oh yeah, the
Whatever
hot
hot
dogs,
dogs are made
whatever
of.
mechanically separated mammals and poultry are in the
They're
hot dogs.
delicious.
So we're doing hot dogs,
Oscar Mayer got it right.
burger patties.
Yes.
I think that you need to confess your sins.
Okay, once when I was 13.
Okay, no, skip ahead.
Too far back?
More recent. Like the
Okay.
last 48 hours.
Oh, I had spaghetti.
The fully leaded spaghetti, garlic bread.
Yeah, it was full on spaghetti.
Um,
And then yesterday I had burritos or tacos. Burritos with low carb wraps.
Nope.
They were not.
No.
Here's the thing, party people, though. I want y'all to understand something. I don't do any of the grocery shopping. So if there wasn't low carb wraps,
They were for the kids, and you're the one that can read. You could have read the package and seen that it wasn't low
Let's
carb.
get some comments down below. If you don't let Little Debbie's into your house, no one can eat them. Just saying. Just saying there. Ketovore.
All right, so you ate 2 burritos,
I
which
did.
I think are like 54 carbs a piece for those
I definitely
shells.
suffered. I suffered for them.
You suffered.
I did.
So 2 days
worth it.
of carbs. So how do you feel today?
Well, I was gassy earlier today.
Yes, he was.
The fecal pollock that happened was epic. So
I'm sure
there's-
people love that.
Yeah, there's that. So
So lots of digestive upset.
what I learned was to not to.
Not to.
So
So tonight you have low carb hamburger buns for your cheeseburgers and low carb hamburger or hot dog buns for your hot dogs, right?
yep.
you're going
So
to
I've
try
been told
and...
because someone bought them.
Yes, they say keto really big on the label. However, I don't think that they're good for people who are insulin resistant or pre-diabetic or diabetic.
I'm not.
But for you metabolically healthy heathens that are just trying to not spike your insulin too much, they're a great option. Yeah.
Also, because I ate those low-carb wraps, that happened.
Really? That was when Christian tried to set his car on fire.
Yes. And
Yeah.
Daddy had to rip a 4-gauge wire off of a power.
It won't focus on your finger.
Excuse
There,
me,
ew.
He connected ground or power to a ground
I don't know.
loop,
He just...
and then he connected the ground
He
to
had
the
a
battery,
moment.
and it turned into a heating element
Yeah.
on fire. So Daddy had to grab hold of it to rip it off the battery.
So that the car didn't blow up.
Like I said, carbs kill people.
All right. Are you ready for burger patties?
Yeah, burgers are going on.
Okay, good.
To be continued.
Okay. So I just got home from work and from picking up my glasses, and I realized that I never did a wrap up on my day 12 videos. So that's what this is, despite the fact that I am halfway through day 13, or really more than that. Most of the way through day 13, I realized that I did not finish day 12. So this is just my wrap on what I had last night. Basically what we did, as seen in the clip of Richard in the grill, is we grilled up some burgers and some hot dogs. I had one burger patty with cheese and a hot dog. The hot dog I did have on one of the Arnold keto buns. And I checked my blood sugar after. I was very surprised because the highest my blood sugar got afterwards was only 103, which previous times I've tested it, it went up a good bit higher, like more towards 130, 140. So that was kind of interesting. And I didn't feel any kind of this morning, so that's kind of a positive. I am not condoning using those with any regularity, but last night we had grilled hot dogs, and we had really low carb, meaty chili. And I just really wanted a chili dog, and normally I would do that like in a bowl and do like a chili dog bowl. But I just really wanted one. And so I'm assuming that maybe because of having so much protein and fat with having that full burger patty and with having a hot dog, that maybe balanced it out just enough to where it didn't impact my blood glucose too bad. So that was good. And this morning when I woke up, I tested my blood sugar and it was 93. So overall, it appears that at least that one particular instance wasn't too bad. So that being said, that was the end of my day. I did try to log everything as best I could remember, just as far as my measurements went. So I will include those macros at the end of this as well for day 12. So that's about it. And then for the day 13 video, I'm going to be wearing the same thing, and my hair is going to be the same because obviously I've been filming all day. So I will see you in that one as well. And I'm sorry that this video is late. Usually I've been having them edited and ready and up at 7 or 8 a.m. and today I don't know what happened, but I completely just totally forgot to finish it up last night, which is what I normally do, is finish it up at the end of the day that I record. So sorry it's late, but glad to still get it out to you, hopefully at a reasonable enough time. So I will see you guys for day 13. Have a good one.